evening, and thanks for tuning in. I'm Jenna Budell with the WJTS News. 42 new cases of COVID-19 were reported in DuBois County on Wednesday. According to the Indiana State Department of Health's COVID-19 dashboard, the county now has 2,143 positive cases and 29 deaths. The dashboard also shows that the county's 7-day rolling average for all positive tests is 13.5%. 11,553 residents have been tested since the pandemic began in March. To see a breakdown of the county's COVID-19 cases by age group and for more information, visit coronavirus.in.gov. The best way to protect yourself and others around you is by practicing social distancing, washing your hands frequently with soap and water, and to wear a mask. The Indiana State Department of Health upgraded Spencer County to code red on Wednesday due to a very high positivity rate of COVID-19. 12 new COVID-19 cases were reported in the county on Wednesday afternoon, bringing the county's total to 718 positive cases and 7 deaths. The dashboard also shows that the county's 7-day rolling positivity rate is 13.2%. The following restrictions are in effect. Social gatherings of any kind, both indoor and outdoor, are limited to 25 people. A special seasonal or commercial event for which more than 25 people will be in attendance must submit a plan to the Spencer County Health Department at least 7 days in advance and receive approval before proceeding. College and professional sports are included. This requirement goes into effect on Sunday, November 22nd. The best way to protect yourself and others around you once again is by continuing to practice social distancing, washing your hands frequently with soap and water, and to wear a mask. The Indiana State Department of Health is reporting 4,830 COVID-19 related deaths, 268,222 positive cases, and 3,668,049 Indiana residents have been tested for the virus as of Wednesday afternoon. The numbers for our viewing area are as follows. DuBois with 2,143 cases and 29 deaths. Pike is reporting 471 cases and 18 deaths. Spencer, 718 cases, 7 deaths. Perry, 762 cases, 21 deaths. Martin with 304 cases and 2 deaths. Davies reporting 1,321 cases and 42 deaths. Orange, 601 cases, 28 deaths. Knox with 1,545 cases and 14 deaths. Crawford, 244 cases, 1 death. Posey, 1,096 cases, 13 deaths. Lawrence, 1,583 cases, 43 deaths. Gibson, 1,561 cases, 19 deaths. Warwick, 2,900 cases, 71 deaths. Vanderburg is reporting 8,637 cases and 108 deaths. To see a map of cases by county, head to in.gov/ISDH. Indiana Governor Eric Holcomb is in quarantine after being exposed to COVID-19. Several members of Holcomb's security detail tested positive for the virus this week. Governor Holcomb and First Lady Janet Holcomb are considered close contacts and will be tested this week. The Indiana State Department of Health will do contact tracing for the governor, First Lady, and security detail. Indiana State Health Commissioner Dr. Christina Box and Indiana's Chief Medical Officer Dr. Lindsay Weaver will lead Wednesday's COVID-19 briefing. Governor Holcomb will join by phone. The Ferdinand Police Department is welcoming a new police officer to the force. The Ferdinand Town Council approved the hiring of Reserve Officer Joshua Klaus during their monthly meeting on Tuesday night. Klaus is taking over the position of former officer Ted Beaker. Beaker is retiring after serving for over 30 years. Town Council President Ken Seacard and council members took time to congratulate Beaker on his retirement. Officer Klaus will begin working the night shift on Friday, December 4th. Next on the agenda was the fire department. Town Council approved the department's two newest hires, Max Whitty and Chase Schwenk, pending a drug screening. They are expected to begin working as firefighters next month. Ferdinand Electric Department Superintendent Steve Becker was next in line to give Town Council members an update. Becker says that squirrels caused a power outage earlier this month at Master Brand Cabinets and on the north side of town. Crews were able to restore power within minutes. But after this, Becker says one of Master Brand's transformers stopped working and caused the company to have no power for nearly 7 hours. Crews were eventually able to fix the issue and restore the power. The next update was from the street department. Ferdinand Property and Street Department Superintendent Tom Leakin says the leaf collection is going quite well. However, the recent rainfall and strong winds have caused a few delays. Leakin says residents have been calling the department's office asking when their leaves will be picked up. Leakin says they should have a schedule for picking up leaves by early next week. After this, C-Card gave an update on the town's response to COVID-19. As of now, C-Card says the current restrictions put in place by the Dubois County Health Department and the Indiana State Department of Health will stay in effect until further notice. C-Card also says that department supervisors no longer need to attend town council meetings for the time being. Instead, C-Card says they will participate in the meetings via Zoom. The town council president talked about the Senior Citizens Center complex. Due to COVID-19, meetings are not allowed to be held at the complex at this time, and the complex cannot be rented out. The Community Crossings grant was next on the agenda. Town council members say the town has applied for the next round of grants and is currently waiting to hear back from the state. The next town council meeting is scheduled for Tuesday, December 15th at 7:30 p.m. in the Ferdinand Community Center. While some Northeast Dubois students will have to virtually learn, students who take CTE courses will be able to attend school for hands-on learning. This was approved last night at the Northeast Dubois School Corporation monthly board meeting. What this means is that if a student taking CTE courses feels comfortable on days where they would normally be e-learning, they would have the opportunity to come to the school and work in a lab setting. Some CTE courses require a percentage of hands-on learning. If a student does not feel comfortable, they will remain on e-learning on the topic discussed. However, they would not be learning hands-on in a lab setting. Athletic attendance policy was also discussed at the meeting. While the Dubois County Health Department has mandated that all sports only have essential personnel, parents, and siblings of the players present, the school wanted to have a plan in case the mandate lifts. Athletic Director Terry Friedman suggested that policies were changed based off of the county's color on the Indiana COVID-19 metrics map. For example, if the county is red, only essential personnel, parents, and siblings would be present. If the county went to yellow, the gym would open to 25% capacity with less restrictions. This was met with some pushback from board member Sean Dooley, who expressed that even if the county is in the yellow, that doesn't mean that the district is. Dooley says he didn't feel comfortable with that many people in the gym that could potentially spread the virus to players and other attendees. The board eventually approved that they will not be offering concessions at all at any sporting event. They noted that they will do what they can to make these games accessible to the public virtually, like on the Northeast Dubois' YouTube channel. A local plastic manufacturer is lending a helping hand to families in need. FiberTech Incorporated is partnering with Tri-State Food Bank for a mobile distribution event on Friday, December 4th at Master Brand Cabinets Ferdinand Hilltop Warehouse on Industrial Park Road. Families can stop by between 3 to 6 to pick up a free box of food. There are no requirements to receive food, and the maximum is 2 boxes per car. Families are asked to enter on Scenic Hills Drive. The Indiana General Assembly 2021 legislative session is officially underway. Legislatures met for the first time on Tuesday for Organization Day, the ceremonial start of the 122nd Indiana General Assembly. The day marks the annual first roll call of all state legislatures and gives each Senate and House of Representatives caucus the opportunity to organize and prepare for the 2021 legislative session. Each General Assembly will create a comprehensive budget to to fund government services for the next 2 fiscal years. As the 2021 session begins, State Senator Mark Messmer is encouraging residents of Senate District 48 to contact him with any questions or comments by email at senator.messmer@iga.in.gov or by phone at 1-800-382-9467. Memorial Hospital and Healthcare Center in Jasper is helping residents with being proactive about their health. The hospital is sponsoring a Friday community health screening on Friday, December 11th from 7 to 9 a.m. in the Health and Wellness Classroom at Memorial's Southside office on 12th Avenue in Jasper. Participants must be at least 18 years old and will have a finger stick to check their cholesterol and blood glucose levels. A 12-hour fast is required, and you can drink water and take prescribed medications. The screenings are $25 each and to be paid for on the day of the screening. Each screening will last approximately 15 minutes, and pre-registration is required. To register and for more information, visit mhhcc.org and click on Health Screenings. Enter the company name as Friday and enter 2020 as the password. You can also register by calling the hospital's Health and Wellness Department at 812-996-2399 or toll free at 800-852-7279 extension 2399. Indiana Bureau of Motor Vehicle branches are closing for 2 days next week. All branches will be closed on Thursday, November 26th and Friday, November 27th for Thanksgiving. Branches will resume regularly scheduled business hours on Saturday, November 29th. For a complete list of branch locations and hours, to complete an online transaction, or to find a 24-hour BMV Connect kiosk near you, visit in.gov/BMV. State Senator Erin Houchin is getting recognized for her work in helping students with disabilities. Houchin was recently named 2020 Legislator of the Year by the ARC of Indiana. The organization is known for assisting Hoosiers with developmental and intellectual disabilities. Senator Houchin earned the award for her work on Senate Enrolled Act 346 during the 2020 legislative season. This requires the Indiana Department of Education to provide certain accommodations for 6th and 12th grade students on every section of Indiana's standardized assessments, to the extent permitted under law, if they are included in the student's individualized education program or 504 plan. This includes text-to-speech, screen reader, or human reader accommodations, and calculators. In the past, certain accommodations like these were prohibited on portion of Indiana's standardized tests. To learn more about SEA 346, visit doe.in.gov. And stay tuned, weather and sports are still to come on WJTS News.